So the other night, in the middle of the night, I woke up and had an epiphany about 2:30 in the morning. This quilt pattern came to my mind and I just wanted to share it with you. It's a really fast, fun, and makes a charm pack go a lot further. So we got this darling Lila Tuller fabric in from on the Eden line, and Sarah wanted me to do something with it. Well, we like to make quilts, but I wasn't sure what to do, and then my middle of the night thing happened. So here's what I figured out. You unwrap your jelly roll, and we're going to cut this, and we're going to sash all the way around these squares. One jelly roll strip will go all the way around the square and give you a little bit of leftover, so I'll show you how I did that. First, we cut off the salvage right there. And obviously this isn't Lila Tuller fabric, but it'll show you what we mean. Then I made a 5-inch cut. This will go on either side of the square, like this. And you'll sew that right sides together, press it out. Now if you have a perfect 1/4 inch foot, I believe it's a 9-inch strip, but I'd measure that just to be sure. So we'll cut that off here. And we will then, we have these pieces that go right across the end, and when these are sewn in, it all matches up. Whoop, that looks a little wonky. And you get blocks like this. One jelly roll will cover the entire charm square. Okay, so once you get all of your squares sewn together, there are 42 charms in this charm pack, and you will use every single one of them, and you match them up with their coordinating strip, and you'll circle around them, you'll sew it all up, you'll end up with 42 of those squares. When I finished my quilt, I put it together with 6 across and 7 down, and I'll show you that right here. Get over here where you can get a good look at it. Isn't this darling? It looks like an Easter egg. It's just cute and springtimey. Anyway, this is 6 squares across. We just laid them out and sewed them together, and 6 down. And then I have the problem of the border, what to do. So I thought I would do a white border, and then I realized that I have quite a few of these strips that were left at the end of my jelly roll from circling my square. So I took those strips and I sewed them together in, 6 or 8 strip sets, and I thought I could make a patchwork border out of this, that this would make good use of the end of my fabric. And I realized that with, this is a 13-inch piece, I could get 4 strips of 3 out of there. So we're going to cut that. It's really easy to make these little patchwork borders if you have jelly roll strips left. And so you just trim them out. There we go. And see, then I had 4 stacked up here. You can pull them on. You'll just sew them together like this, and it'll make a really fast, quick border because you've sewn all your strips together. See how quick that went just down the side of that? So let's see what this is going to look like. I think I'll frame my quilt with a white border. So let's hold that up here and see how that looks. Let me fold this over so we can get a better look at it. Here we go. So I think I'll frame this with some white. And we have this nice bolt of a floral. We have this in a pink, a couple of bolts of it. We do have some bolts of the yellow and the other. And I'm thinking that maybe after the white I could run a little patchwork border like this. And then have this come up to it like that. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking, and when I get to the finished product, I'll show you, we'll get a picture of it, and we'll let you know. So now we want to show you the finished quilt that's made with the Eden fabric of the Lila Tuller line. And you can see here it is on the bed at home in the Missouri Star Quilt Company. And the finished quilt ended up being 71 by 81, so it easily covers a twin bed, and you can see how it hangs down. You can see that we finished this pieced border that is in between the 2 solid borders, and the whole thing just ends up with a darling look. It's quick, it's fast, and we hope you enjoy this tutorial from the Missouri Star Quilt Company.